Okay, people, what's up? It's your boy. I am back with another game stream of or gameplay footage of Dragon's Age Veilguard. We played about an hour yesterday, got through the prologue. My initial thoughts are the prologue is well, the game looks great. Visually, the visuals are stunning, even with the cartoony play style. Like this is a place, this is a visual setting I can get down with. The atmosphere looks great, everything looks great on the game. That being said, the gameplay at the beginning felt a little half-baked to me. I didn't like the gameplay, the story writing, except when it's the main Solaris. I'm not that familiar with the character, but Solaris, the main writing with him is cool, but the writing everywhere else is just bad, cheesy, or whatever. I am keeping an eye out because I do consider myself a gatekeeper. I don't like politics on either side. I gave a good example last night of something that I'm politically, attached to personally because of my own personal experience. I don't even want to see that in the game. It's akin to me, like I like martial arts games. I don't want to see during a martial arts battle, the fighters just stop, tap the camera and say, hold on, so do you know about this cause here and the rainforest? And I don't want to hear that stuff, right? In certain settings, I only hear it at all from either side. So I am going to look out for that to see how much political billboarding is in this game. And I consider there's a huge difference between representation and political billboarding. Representation is more aesthetic than anything. Political billboarding is like some of the cringe stuff that we've seen where it felt like you were being lectured to. I am checking to see how rampant that is in this game, because that's something that I do, I do guard against. I do gatekeep against, and I do so unapologetically because I don't want to see it from any side, regardless if it's a side that I agree with or not. But yeah, the gameplay just feels lukewarm to me. People do say that the gameplay does open up, so we will see. So with all that said, let's get into the game. Let's see what we can get going past the prologue. So I finished the prologue, and I'm now, after the sequence where I got concussed and everything, now I'm gonna go, let's open this chest. Oh, look at. Here's the thing. Two-handed weapon slot. Change how your shield looks. Probably should have kept the. All right. Helm slot. And me. True. All right. Changed our wardrobes and stuff. Fear of transformation. That's right. Well,
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
let's go. Yeah, some of my complaints about the combat was it felt like it lacked impact. Like, I'll give you a prime example. Dragon's Dogma, as much as I hate all the visual stuff with Dragon's Dogma, you know, as far as the performance, out of the gate, Dragon's Dogma combat was the stuff. You know what I mean? And normally games like this, they really work on that stuff. I just don't feel like, at least at the beginning. Now I've heard people say that the combat really opens up throughout the game. So we'll see. We'll see. But one thing I cannot deny is that this game does look awesome.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Okay, so open the skills tree up. Okay. It says the greatest warriors balance their offensive prowess with a sturdy defense. Is eight. We got that. Weird. Counter. This trait counter blow X or Y for perfect defense. Tumbling blades, BB, then XY. Use your speed to unleash a powerful attack immediately after performing a combat roll. Okay, so. Oh, what's this? Shield volley, RT. While airborne. Tumbling blade. This is a very diverse skill tree. So, yeah, there is this optional talk to me. Where's Neve at? I talked to her yet? This content mark will eventually expire as you progress.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding,
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
Where's Neve at? New area, entering workshop. Three pairings must meet face to face. This is probably one of those stupid puzzles talking about that are so easy it makes no sense. Yeah, I that's one of the things too that kind of bother me is that you have a game like this where
Wisps.
you're trying to dumb down for some reason.
I swear they're following me.
You all right?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
Sorry, my
I'm not sure stopping a ritual is the best way to meet someone.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
some message was popping up to the left. Oh, Neve approves. Good. I wanna solve this puzzle.
be two more.
Visuals are sick on this. There's no denying that. Visuals are thick. No denying. Like Imperial weave. What's that? Library update. Maybe there's
The second, one more to go.
Oh, hold on. Oh, come on.
Okay. That did something.
Let's go see what that did. In there just yet. Around here at all? Nope. Fountain light up. Fountain. This. That. Hold on. Place over here. Wasn't this place over here I couldn't get to or something like that? I don't like the camera zoom too. That's another problem for me. Because the camera zoom is too intense. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Let's see. Display, gameplay, camera, That's like a draw distance thing, right? Is that a resolution scale type thing? I mean, not a resolution scale. Is that a draw distance type thing? Depth of field. Also, some elements that seem to be in focus, and others, the other is the motion blur, field of view. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's, yeah. That's better. Using here.
Don't have anything for you.
Oh, that's a lot better. Holy cow. Did it do something somewhere else? I can't find. It did something. Where did it do something at? Maybe it did something in the building. Let's see. Huh. Here we go. No. Flawless crystal. Currency. Can I play the piano or something? But basically all I did was it's not. Something down here? Open that door. Maybe what I need to do is open another door. Okay, all right. I'm gonna save this right here. I'm gonna save this, and we're gonna. I think this depth of field though is a little bit too much. What was that? Graphics. Let's make it. That's good. Feels good. Okay. All right.
We stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Yes, when did he leave? When he was in the Fade, he invaded my dreams.
Sorry. It was while I was unconscious. Solus appeared in my dream.
Really?
Hold on.
I'm glad you're all right.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
He said our connection wasn't strong enough for him to do that. He could only reach me because I bled at the ritual site when I got banged up.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Illuvian room, I was just down there. Right, let's go.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Cut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it! Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lise Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlington?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Didn't see you volunteering. We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped him.
And we've got the scars to prove it.
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arlington neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luthe. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the veil jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
What's the story? For months, Veilguard had searched for solace and mage. I don't really care.
So that suit of armor is moving. Time for a fight!
Oh, somebody else joined the party. Who's this?
Gotcha. Oh,
Damn, the visuals in this game are sick.
where'd you come from?
Balara? Balara Luther. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name, but protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elginar and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
Like I said, end of the world? You can mull it over later.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world,
Hell bubble?
so to
Why would they
speak.
call it that?
You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irilyn said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
The tone of this writing is bad. It feels so tween after school special like, and it's not good.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's
I just pick up a
tuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
So I just got an item. How come I can't cycle through my items? Here. Can't cycle through items. That's so weird. Oh man, everything. This game just looks great. There's no denying how good. Gotta go.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Oh, I can climb up here and get this item over here. It's weird to me that I can't. Is there another button that I press in order? Weird to me. Nug meat. What, okay, so how do I get to my items? To me, that's weird. That's weird to me. How come I can't get to items? I mean, movement is nice and crisp. It's
Let's deal with them.
It says use RB to select a companion. Each companion has their own set of abilities that can be selected.
Look out!
It says press up to show your current quest. Just don't like where's my items at? Okay. Oh, so there it goes. So now all of a sudden I can see my items. That's weird. Resources. That's so weird. How come I couldn't see them before? Valuables. That was weird. How come I couldn't? Okay. Hills. Couldn't see them before. Dagger from weapon. Okay. What was the one where counter blow? XY after a perfect defense. Aim precision. Field volley. Hold on. You can refund the point. I would have to refund all points.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Yeah, the voice acting choices in some cases are bad. This feels very cheesy in areas in the voice acting. And the as far as voice acting is concerned, and you know, just some of the mannerisms and stuff like that. Like I don't get badass.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Okay, what is going on here, and how come? Oh, this is my actual armor. Ah. Okay, I reloaded.
Do you know what this place was? Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy!
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Ready if you are. How's that?
The last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling weight in the combat. The combat does not really feel strategic in its engagement at all. You know. Maybe I'm spoiled by how good Dragon's Dogma combat is. Like, nothing feels entertaining. Like I can literally just slack and hash my way through this.
Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Really, combat is not impressive. Now, I could probably change the difficulty level. I don't think that's going to.
That.
We do that. Can we change the? Let's change the difficulty. Display. Let's go to gameplay. Adventure. Let's do that. Let's try. Choose changes do not apply to currently.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Yeah, it's very adolescent in its approach. Very adolescent in its approach. In the tone. Feel like this is more like a double A. You know what I'm saying? I use. Oh, okay, send over new.
These constructs! It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's wrong. I think I know what the artifact is.
Woo. Yeah.
Done. Never doubt Laura.
God damn it. Okay. Now that is a lot better. That was a lot better. Yeah, I didn't. It's yeah. The preset options were trash. You got to change it to what's it called? That was a lot better.
What sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge. And
Yeah, this one character, he's annoying. Just her voice is annoying. Her voice is annoying. She's not. Oh, this is better.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
This is.
Never down for Laura.
Spawn. Here. I never would have believed it.
Yeah.
Until today.
Yeah, the writing in the character leads, the character dialogue is awful. It's bad. It's corny. It's bad. You have to open up. You have to increase. If you're a regular gamer, the default settings are not.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
I'm on it.
Can't get along. And Rook takes that.
Now that it feels like it has weight to it. Where before it was like.
Got it covered.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though?
It is.
Something was
I don't.
different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
What am I shooting?
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Very juvenile. It feels juvenile.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Yeah. I mean, unless I gotta go further, this feels very pedestrian.
Where it is, I mean?
Very
Like
juvenile.
it's feeding
And I'm trying to give this a chance because I know there's a lot of different elements at play. Like I know there's a lot of different elements at play where, you know, there's a group of people out there that just want this game to be awful just because they don't, you know, they don't want to give it a chance. Then I think there's also a group of people that want this game to be fantastic and stellar because they want, you know, because they like the representation in it. The actual, I'm starting to feel like the actual truth is somewhere in the middle. The truth is so this is very juvenile, very pedestrian. Even with the combat increased, I still don't feel.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Fallen. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Did he grab his foot like I hurt his ankle or some shit?
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Feeling it. I'm sorry, man. I'm not feeling the combat. I'm not feeling it. What time? Okay. We got that. Let's save right here. I tried. I'm not feeling it. I'm 2 hours in. I'm not digging the comp. This is here. Let's close this out, and then I'll give my final synopsis. Did I save that game? And I really tried to be impartial. That's why I'm sighing here. I really tried to be impartial. Because I don't like armchair quarterback, and I see what's going on here. Like I said, there's one group, and now that the things that Mr. Maddie has said about this game is starting to like ferment in my mind. Here's what this game is. This game is very beautiful, very spot on with the artistic. I mean, if I'm in the realm of giving the artistic vision of this game like a 9 or even higher. That's the greatest attribute to this game. The tone, the writing, a good portion of the dialogue is juvenile, borderline just plain old bad. The combat is again feels juvenile. Everything about this game feels juvenile. It feels like a B-rate game, and I get it. It's not supposed to be a AAA game. That's why it's only $60. But at the same time, it doesn't even feel like a game that's trying to be in between both of those spaces. It really feels more AA than anything, with just a good AAA aesthetic. There's nothing about this game that's enthralling. And I think what happened is we're having a culture war where we have one side that just doesn't like a certain type of representation or things being put into games. And I fit into that too. I don't like political stuff in games. I don't like political billboarding in games, even on stuff that I agree with. I just don't want to see it. And then we have another side that is glorifying the representation and stuff that they see, and they look at the people across the street, and they feel like that this is a culture war thing that they must fight. So because those people don't want it, we want it. And I think that's so trivial. I think what you do is if you judge this game on its actual merits, gameplay loop and all this stuff, like I said, you have a mediocre game that is not as horrible, and it's, as people are making it out to be, because of some of the stuff that we've seen. It's not riddled throughout the game, but when it does surface itself, it is cringe. I haven't seen it yet, and there's a reason why they just keep showing that one part, because if there was more of that spread throughout the game, we would see a whole bunch of it. You know what I'm saying? We just keep seeing that same old 2-minute clip. There's a reason why we keep, so it doesn't seem like it's riddled throughout the game. But what is riddled throughout the game that the other side isn't acknowledging is that it's poorly written. The tone is horrible. Like this third person I got in my part, she's so annoying. This is juvenile pedestrian. It just doesn't feel it doesn't soak me in the ambiance of this game and the era. I just don't feel it at all. I really don't. They don't. All right. I will continue to play. I want to put at least, I'm going to give it 5 hours. So that's still, there's still 3 more hours I got to go. I'm going to give it 5 hours. After 5 hours, we'll see where it lands. And after that, man, we're going to make our final decision on whether we're going to continue to play or we're just going to stop right then and there and just call it as we see it from within 5 hours. With that said, I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for checking us out. Until next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.